Shalom. It's your brother Ahshamiah. First, I had to give on Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kadash. I'm going to give out the honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Peace and salutations to all you Akim and Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai with truth and sincerity. I'd like to say Shalom. I don't have my other phone with me. And to be honest with you, I have no idea for the title of this lesson. I just press, record and just, flow in the spirit, man. Flow in the spirit. But I pray that this video is edifying, and I pray that this video nourish your spirit, man. I pray that this video increases your faith, increases your wisdom, increases your knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. And those that are newcomers and those that are been in this truth for years, I pray that this video, nourish and helps your spirit, man. But this is going to be a spiritual rant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to back up scriptures by thought. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I didn't have a title of this video. But here's the thing. I was walking and I was listening to brother's videos on my earphone. And there was a topic that popped up in my head, man. That this whole world, once Esau, Shalom Malak, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, Chika Madu. All right, Shalom Malak. Once this world as we know is over, man. Once this place that Esau rules is over, Yahushua is going to turn this world into Yahushua going to turn Earth into a super Earth. What I mean by that is like this planet is going to be so purified and clean and nourished and like cleansed that it's going to be like you're on another planet. And when the kingdom is established, hey, it's going to be like you're on another planet, man. When you see melanated people ruling, and not just any melanated people, the Israelites ruling with superhuman, supernatural bodies, okay, just ruling the earth, man. It's gonna be like you're on another planet, man. Like the Lord is gonna do so many great things. The elect of the 144,000, Yahweh Shai, King David. Amen. When Israel come back down off them chariots and change the world, man, it's gonna be like you're in another dimension. Okay. This place is gonna be a huge paradise, man. And I believe the true name of earth that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave it is Idan. Okay, Eden. And there's gonna be a Garden of Eden again. But this place, Babylon, America, is gonna be the biggest desert on the planet. It's gonna be bigger than the Sahara Desert. Okay? As a matter of fact, like I said earlier, I think I said in one of my videos, the Sahara Desert, I believe that's gonna I believe that the Sahara Desert is gonna get its greenery back. Vegetation, life, the tropical, wilderness and all that. I believe that, places that are considered deserts and dry lands today are gonna be filled with, with vegetation and life. But America is gonna be like the new Sahara Desert. Okay. Hey, it says that in Isaiah, I believe Isaiah 40 or 60. Isaiah 40 is either Isaiah 40 or Isaiah 60. It says that the Lord will renew the fountains. The Lord will bring tree. It says something like the Lord will bring the trees to life. He'll regrow the trees. He'll bring new rivers. He'll cleanse the land. Something like that. It's been a while, but hey, when you watch them videos in Saudi Arabia, there'd be like a whole water stream coming out of nowhere, man. It was a video of a water stream filled with fishes in the middle of a desert. Imagine you in the middle of the desert and you see like a stream of water, not even there for a very long time, just a new stream of water just coming down, man. Just coming through the valley, coming through the sandy, dusty, dirty valley, man. And inside that water, there's like fishes, man. The Lord is he's renewing the earth. He's giving the earth a brand new start. And this time, he's going to use fire. Fire is a cleansing agent. Okay, fire can restart a whole forest, man. Even though fire can burn down a whole forest, but once the fire is cleansed after a wildfire, the soil is brand new. It has its nutrients back, its elements. Now trees, grass, bushes, okay, can regrow and become 100 times better than before, man. 100 times better than before. How much is some ice to be a missile fire, man? This second death is gonna be bigger than the last death, man. And the last death, I can't even imagine. Imagine the whole world getting flooded by water. And once you walk off the ark, you know, in Noah's perspective, I'm saying like in Noah's perspective, you gotta bury all the bodies. And when something is marinated in water for a very long time, it builds up mold, it builds up stink. It's just nasty. And when something dead in the water for a very long time, that creates parasites and bacteria. I know that must have been horrible for Noah and his sons, man, that them bury all them bodies, man. That's why when you read Genesis, Noah created himself wine, okay, made himself wine and drunk, and he was merry in heart, man. He was glad that the Lord's work was done, man. That the old world of days of Noah was gone, and a new world, which is this world, began. And you have the 18 nations that came out of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You know, Shemites, Hamites, and Japhites. So, hey, man, the Lord is going to renew everything, man. This time he's going to use fire. Okay, and in the days of Noah, the Lord only saved, what, 8 souls? 8 souls, man. 8 souls. Out of the, and scientists estimated that there was 4 billion people during the time of days of Noah, man. 4 billion. Now times 2, there's 8 billion now. Actually, 9 billion. I believe it's 9 billion. 8 to 9 billion, but the point I'm trying to say is that this time, it's going to be a small remnant of people are going to be saved. A small remnant. That's it. Not a large number, not billions of people going to be saved, like how these Christians like to say. They're like, billions will be saved by Jesus Christ. No, the fuck they won't, man. Those that believe in Jesus Christ are going to die because that God doesn't exist. Now, the messianic figure, the Messiah figure does exist, and his name is Yahweh Shai. But what I'm saying is that these Christians are going to die in their sins, man. They're going to die in their idolatry, their wicked ways. But the small remnant, those that turn towards Yahweh Shai, repented, they're going to inherit the new world, man. Like how Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah, and their daughters and wives inherit the new world. This world today. You have to understand that is the Lord's true population control. Because these elites will say, well, in the what's that called? The Georgia Guidestone, that they want at least 500 million or like 400 or underneath 500 million, like less than 500 million people to serve the elites. No, man, that's not going to work. Okay, whatever you throw at the Lord, the Lord is going to throw it back at you times 2. So you want 500 million people, man. Hey, the Lord is going to kill a lot of motherfuckers, man. It says, it is wrong that I'm going through an ungodly amount of hell, mostly mental. Does that mean Yahweh Shai is dealing with me? Yahweh is dealing with me? I mean, of course. If the Lord is, if you're going through mental and physical infirmities, man, and you in this truth, that means the Lord is dealing with you. Now, if you're sincerely, let me say this, if you're sincerely praising Yahweh Shai every single day and praying, that means the Lord is dealing with you. All right, with all sincerity, man. Not calling, because you got Israelites that are calling on the name of Yahweh Shai, and they can be completely wicked off the camera. So brother, hey, if the Lord is, hey, if you're going through mental or physical problems, and you're sincerely praising the Lord, then that means the Lord is dealing with you. Okay. But me personally, as a human, as a man, I'm not sure, because, I really don't know you like that, brother. I mean, I see you on the comment board, and I salute you, but, the only the only answers you can get is from truly the Heavenly Father, man. You know what I'm saying? Shalakia, it's just I can't really wrap my head around it. That's all. But hey, what I can say, all I can say is this: just keep on praying, man. Keep on praying, praise Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. Okay, and keep fighting the faith, man. Keep fighting. Have faith, man. Because we almost out this bitch, man. We almost out of this shithole called America, man. And all the infirmities that brothers have mentally, spiritually, physically, hey, all that gonna be cleansed off, man. So don't worry about it. Okay? And yes, you know what, matter of fact, yes, the Lord is dealing with you. The Lord is dealing with you. Because I've seen, through the spirit, I've seen people that have way worse mental, way worse, I'll say worse, way worse mental issues than us brothers in this truth that are dealing with, man. These homeless people, these fucking scavengers, these fucking bug outs, man, they're dealing with demons, man. A whole armada of demons, a whole legion of demons. But as long you preach the name Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you doing it with sincerity, with your heart and soul, then yes, the Lord is dealing with you, man. I believe so. I believe that the Lord is dealing with you, man. Because I go through mental problems. You know what I'm saying? That's just the demons fucking with you. That's the part of the battle. The demons gonna fuck with us nonstop, man. When we go to bed, when we wake up, when we go to work, when we go to sleep, when we eat, sleep, and shit, man, the demons are gonna fuck with us until we get them brand new bodies, man. All that's gonna be done away with. Okay? And that's another thing too. Them brand new bodies are gonna be the rebirth of everything, man. You know, I don't know what this brother looked like on the comment board but the point I'm trying to make is that when you get your brand new body, it's gonna be like a brand new rebirth. Like you're born into a brand new being. You're never gonna have a negative thought ever again. You're never gonna have a mental problem ever again, mental issues, mental infirmities, physical infirmities ever again. You're never gonna have loss of memory or have insomnia problems, or amnesia problems, schizophrenic problems. None of these, none of the human body carries, man. The problems of the human body will not be on those spiritual superhuman bodies, man. Okay, we're gonna be brand new people, man. We're gonna be 100,000 times better than we are right now. All we have to do is just keep on fighting, man. And like I said, the Lord is gonna renew every single thing. The Lord is gonna renew every single thing. This is hell, man. This is hell. Look at the grass, man. I mean, it's green, but like, look in front of you, man. There's no, like, looking at this field, man, it has grass, but it's not at its fullest potential, man. Life is at its highest level of hell, okay? Because this man Esau eat them. Animals are getting sick. Animals are dying. Animals are going extinct. Trees are waxing worse. People are waxing worse. Society waxing worse as a whole. Iniquity shall abound, but the love of many shall wax cold, man. Because the evil is ruling the earth. And like I said in my video yesterday, you know, that scripture, the love of many shall wax cold, you're now sensing the spirit you're now sensing the spirit on these people that they don't give a fuck about each other no more, man. They don't give a fuck about each other's kids. They don't give a fuck about each other's livelihood. Hey, these people, they don't love each other no more. Because why? Because iniquity is increasing. Evil is increasing. The lack of love and care and empathy is increasing. And you're about to really see these people's true demons, man. Their horns. You're about to see these people's horns, man. Shalom, Brother Angel, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai B'Shem Kadash. You're about to see these people's horns. They're demons that they've been building up for a very long time. Okay? Because, man, like, yo, like, bro, I mean, that we, you know, I don't know if brothers is on the East Coast. How was Yah Shalom Alak, Yah Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kadash. Shalom to all you Akim and Akwath and that are tuning in. The Lord is dealing with y'all, man. Okay? But I want to say this, I don't know if y'all live on, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know if y'all live on the East Coast, man. But, man, if you live in these big, huge metropolis cities, man, like Philadelphia, New York, Boston, you can see it on these people's faces. They don't give a fuck about nothing, man. Because I grew up in a time where people cared about other people. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know, after 9/11, you know what I'm saying, 9/11. Yeah, I was born in 2003. And during that time, you know, growing up in the early 2000s, people cared about each other, man. All right, people care about each other's kids, Hey, you don't even know a kid, and you have some sort of empathy about him, man. You show empathy about that kid. Hey, you know, and that's another thing too. When you was growing up, you know everybody in your neighborhood, man. You know everybody in your neighborhood, not just the kids, but their parents, the elderly, everybody, man. But now it's 2024, and that spirit is long gone. You don't know who you living next to. You don't know who you living across the street. You don't know who that person living across the street from you. You don't know the person that living up the street from you. You don't know who the fuck is in your neighborhood. So we're in a time where the love of many shall wax cold, and you're about to see. And that's nothing too. That's another thing. A lot of these fucking kids, man, are demonic. A lot of these fucking kids are demonic from fucking age to from 3 years old to 12, man, to 12 to fucking 18, man, and to my age. Hey, man, a lot of these kids, the younger generation, are fucking demonic, man. They be wearing they be wearing black hoodies and shit, acting like, imagine kids, but acting like niggas, man. Growing up, I was never thinking like that, man. Man, I was a little a wild house kid, but I wasn't never, repping guns and nothing like that, nigga. I always wanted to play the Xbox or PlayStation or read comic books. That was me growing up. I was just a kid, but now you see more that these kids and the younger generation are more demonic. And they care, and their parents do not give a fuck about that. They don't care if their kids being a complete fucking demon at school. They don't care if their kid becomes a complete fucking demon on the streets. So hey, man, we're about to see demons on not just the elderly or the modern generation, but younger generation as well, man. Everybody's gonna show their demons. Everybody's gonna show their what's that word? Apathy, man. Lack of empathy. It's a spirit of apathy out here, man. People do not give a fuck about each other no more, man. There's no bond. There's no unity. There's no character. There's no appropriate presence. There's nothing, man. You're about to see these people's real demonic energies, man. The only love and care and empathy that you can receive is the brothers in this truth, man. And mostly Ahshamiah. I could see it, man. Can you imagine in Jacob's trouble, man? You know who's gonna be the worst people in Jacob's trouble is Jake. It's that old saying, the worst is your own people, man. The worst is your own people. And our own people gonna hunt us down. They're gonna track us down. They're gonna do anything, or they're gonna do just to bring us to Esau, so they can get a piece of crumb, man. They did the same thing with Yahweh, even though that was he was on a mission. That was all part of prophecy. But Jake is no different from during the time of Yahweh. Who they wanted, Yahweh or what's that other dude? Barnabas. All right, that wicked nigga. They sold Yahweh out. And what did they say? Let his blood be upon our children, man. So these people, man, they don't give a fuck about us, man. Don't expect love from these people, man. Don't expect no care, no form of satisfaction, no form of empathy, no form of character or an appropriate or civilized appearance or presence. These people are becoming more they're becoming more uncivilized day by day, man. Humanity is losing its humanity. That's the only way you could put it, man. That's the only way you could put it. They're losing their fucking humanity, man. These humans that you thought were humans are now becoming monsters. And a lot of these niggas are going to be, hey, man, 18 to 26, man. That draft, the House of Representatives, that draft, hey, 18 to 26. And I'm 21 years old, man. I came into this truth when I was 16 to 17 years old. Actually, no, 17. That's when I was watching the Elders Apostles, Great Millstone. Okay? But truthfully, when I first realized I was an Israelite, I was like, what? I was like 15 years old. But then again, I went back into the world, like, because I didn't really know which if that was really the truth, man. I was all up into that Egyptology, and we was pharaohs and all that other bullshit. I was a whole Islamic dude. But when I would turn 17, man, that's when I truly repented. Now, instead of the guy I was praising was Yahuwah or Yeshua, it was Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's the true God, man. That's his true name. So I've been in this truth since I was 17 years old. But that House of Representatives, what, is what, 18 to 26. And a lot of people my age, from 18 to 26, that age range, a lot of dudes are not capable. They're not eligible. They're not, well, they're not physically fit for war, man. If this was the year 2001 or 1998, then it would be different. It was, if this were the time where it was like the Battle of Fallujah, or like 9/11, or like the early 2000s, when the U.S. was going to Iraq and Afghanistan, that would be a little, that would make sense. But this time right here, man, listen, from 18 to 26, hey man, the people my age, that age range, they're not capable of war, man. They whole fucking life, they be eating McDonald's, Burger King, playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, drinking down Diet Coke down their fucking throat, busting nuts, all right, watching porn star, watching Pornhub. They're not, their minds are not eligibly built for that. Niggas get scared of firecrackers. How much is a fucking motor strike, man? Niggas get scared when they see a police light blinking. How much when they see artillery hitting their asses, man? And that draft, through the spirit, I was thinking about this, man. That draft is going to bring, there's going to be two things that draft is going to bring. It's going to be a huge reality check to a lot of men and women. And it's going to be a sign of that scripture, pilgrims upon the earth. What, 2 Corinthians 9:22, if I'm not mistaken? We shall become pilgrims upon the earth. Because I'm telling you, man, that draft, they're going to force a lot of people into that war. It's not just that, back in World War II, during the Great Depression, the economy, it collapsed because of what? I believe that President Grover or Truman, okay, the economy collapsed. And people were looking for they were looking for any way to make money, and looking for any way to make, some form of financial sustainability or just food, man. Because during that time, during the Great Depressions, niggas was eating out of trash cans and trying to look for anywhere to get a job. So the only way they could escape was what? Through World War II, man. That's the only way they can get a nice bed, some bread and water, some food, all right, a place to stay and be good. But they had to fight in Omaha Beach, or 1944 Omaha Beach, and they had to fight in Japan. They had to fight in Europe. They had to fight in different parts of Germany and France and in Britain. So they have to go. They have to be on the front lines just so they can have that sustainability. So just so they can have bread and water and a place to stay. Because if they didn't fight, they'll have to go back to America and live in amongst the poor. They have to go back to the trenches, man. But that was 1933. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody about to get their ass whooped. Judgment. Prophets are in the scene. Judgment is in between. But yeah, that was the year 1933, where the Great Depression and the economical collapse, affected everybody's life in America. How much is in the year 2024? All right. That was in the year 1934. Now it's the year 2024, where you don't have to suffer to get a job. Well, the economy sucks now, but I'm saying, growing up, in the early 2000s, in the 90s, and the 80s, when America was at its peak, was at its golden ages, you didn't have to suffer to get a job. You don't have to go through the things that people are going through right now. You have to sell their items, sell their house, sell their car just so they can make another living or make it another day. Now we're in modern times where the generation that I grew up, the mass majority of kids, locking my voice crack. The mass majority of kids don't have to go to the military just so they can get some food and water and a place to stay, so they can be sustainable. No, you can just get a job at McDonald's and hey, even though that job will suck, but hey, it will be good. But now we're in 2024, and that the economy is collapsing. Okay, jobs are becoming limited. You know what I'm saying? People are losing their jobs day by day. That's nothing too that the news don't bring out. There's a huge unemployment. Okay, there's a huge unemployment Yeah, people are going through right now. People are suffering. People in 2024 now selling their house, their cars, their fucking couches, their refrigerators, their TVs, just so they can make a buck. And it's the same thing that happened in year 2008, man. People were losing their businesses. People were losing their way of life. And then 2020, during C19, and now we're in 2024. That draft is going to be a huge wake-up call. It's going to be a huge slap of reality, man, to a lot of motherfuckers, man. You dread-headed, backwood, weed-smoking, tattooed niggas, man. You pants-sagging niggas. Y'all going to be on the front lines in the middle of Afghanistan. Y'all going to be playing Call of Duty. Y'all niggas that like to play Call of Duty and stream all day, well, about you take L1 or R1 and press your ass to Afghanistan, man. Let's see you can get a double kill, man. Let's see you can get a kill streak. I'm telling you, man. And that's another thing too. The military be watching these kids that be playing Call of Duty all day, man. They be watching them how they mentally act. You know, searching out the house, shooting at the enemies. Call of Duty, it's not just a video game. All right, what's that new video game? Body Cam. It's like a realistic SWAT team game. All right, Body Cam and Battlefield. Those are not just video games. Those are like simulations. How would you survive in a battleground like that? And they're gonna use those kids that like to stream all day, like to play Call of Duty and like to drink Monster and Mountain Dew all day. They're gonna bring their asses to Iraq. They're gonna bring their asses to the Valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, Mashapatnam. Okay. And the second part, I believe that the Lord is gonna protect his brothers that are younger. That's age 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that age range from 18 to 26. I believe that the Lord is going to give us that sign to be a pilgrim upon the earth, spiritually speaking. You know what I'm saying? Speaking as a man, I believe that's going to be a sign to alert brothers know, like, hey, it's time for y'all to bounce. It's time for y'all to leave, man. Leave y'all jobs, leave y'all homes, leave everything, man, and become a pilgrim upon the earth. Now, I'm not saying to do it right now, but once they set in that draft, when they're going to force niggas out their house and put a military helmet on their head and carry an AR-15 and ship the ass to Afghanistan, hey, that's going to be a sign of us. That's going to be a sign to us to leave, man. That's going to be a sign for us to leave. Okay? Because that draft, niggas think they're going to line up and sign up. No, they're going to drag your ass out your house and put you in that war, man. And you bitches that think y'all not gonna do anything, y'all bitches think y'all gonna stay here and just cook and clean like y'all did in World War II. No, a lot of these tattoos, sexy red tattoo having bitches, man, they're gonna fight in that war too. A lot of women in this generation are gonna fight in that war too. Especially the women in our generation, my generation, man, Generation Z and Generation Alpha. Hey, in Ukraine, a lot of women in Ukraine are fighting that war, man. Okay? They even making prisoners that are once in prisons in Ukraine that was once criminals. They force them to fight in the war. It's either you die in this prison or you're going to fight in the war, man. And you can get your freedom if you survive. That's going to be the same thing here in America. Either you bitches want to fight or y'all going to be left here to starve, man. Because the economy is not going to bounce back like it did in 1934, in 1938, in 1939, and 1940 during the time of World War II. Nah, man. Nah, man. No, y'all not gonna be. Listen, it's not gonna be happening like the first time where all the men fought in the war. They want on the other side of the world, and women here are gonna be working at factories and it's been businesses and warehouses, and you got the picture of that lady pushing the arm like this and shit. She be doing like this and shit. No, man, she ain't gonna be doing all that. A lot of you bitches gonna be crying, man, when your husband is gonna be shipped off to Iraq. When your husband is shipped off to Taiwan, when your boyfriend, your weed smoking tattooed boyfriend is somewhere in Afghanistan, doesn't even know what the fucking foreign language is, man. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. That's why it says in Second Esdras, I believe in Second Esdras 16:56, the young men shall perish, the husbandman and the young men shall perish. Okay, and they said and it says what's the other one? It says and the virgin shall be having no husband, something like that. Roughly paraphrase. I'm trying to bounce scriptures off my head, trying to, properly say them so I won't be miscorrecting anything. But y'all understand through the spirit, man. These bitches are not going to have the freedom, the choices that they have right now. Babylon has pumped these people up so much, so high, that once shit hits, they going to fall down flat face to the fucking ground, man. The nigga that you see driving in BMW, got the sunglasses on all the time, got the chains around his neck, he's going to be he's going to be somewhere in the fucking middle of the desert in Saudi Arabia. The bitch that like to turk her ass on top, the bitch that like to turk her ass on top of her car, you know what I'm saying? I like to show her ass off a world star. She's gonna be sobbing and crying, and none of the elect men is not gonna take you bitches, man. From the brother Ahshamiah, the brother Angel, Chica Madu. Listen, none of these brothers are not gonna take you women in. They're not. They're not even gonna accept you women. Hey, the best choice, brothers, is just to get the best choice of women is to get the ones outside of America. That's the only ones, man. Now, do you have some sisters in America that are part of the elect? Of course. But if you're looking for a wife, take your ass outside of America, man. And when your house shot comes, it's gonna be really passport bros, man. But hey, man, war is coming, man. That draft is gonna force a lot of you Jakes in, like they did in Vietnam, man. They took Jakes out from Harlem, from Philadelphia, North Philadelphia. They took Jake out of Boston, took Jakes out of Mississippi and Georgia and Virginia, and put their asses in the middle of the jungle somewhere in Vietnam, among them Jaffites, man. And Jake wasn't about that war, man. They just wanted to escape poverty, man. They just wanted to get some fun, some benefits, some goods, man. Jake was just chilling, man. Even though Jake had to fight, but Jake was mostly chilling with the natives, and the natives knew that them Negroes that came from America were the Israelites. They knew. That's why we read a lot of Vietnam books. Them Vietnamese took Jake into when Jake was surrounded by them Vietnamese knew that they were Israelites. They was like, man, black man, this not your war. This not your war, black man. This not your war. They'll take Jake to certain places where Jake used to rule in Vietnam. A lot of those statues and temples where you see an Asian face with broad nose and big lips and the big ears, that's a Jake, man. That's not no Vietnamese. That's a Jake. Because Jake ruled Asia for 1,000 years during the time of the Dark Ages. But back to what I was saying, man, war is coming, man. That draft is coming, and it's going to be a sign for brothers to leave. And I'm not saying leave right now, leave everything, your family, your friends right now. But when your Hawashai sets in our spirit, like, hey, I think it's time to go. Because I'm telling you, man, if you're from the age of 18 to 26, they're either going to send, speaking as a man, I think they're going to send a letter to you first, to comply. You got this, that, and third to go by to your nearby army center and sign up. Or matter of fact, fuck that, they might just go and knock on your door. All right. Task force, just drag your ass out your house, put you in a vehicle, take your ass to a military camp, train, and take your ass to somewhere in Iraq, man, fight. And that's going to be a sign for brothers to leave. You might have to leave your family. You might have to leave your friends. You might have to leave your way of life. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable, man. You wonder why? I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this since I was 18, going on trail walks and going on long walks and through the forest, the wilderness. You know why? The Lord put you in certain situations so that when shit hits the fan, you easily can adapt. Speaking as a man, I now know why I like to go on walks more, be amongst the forest and all that, because, hey, the Lord may put you in a situation where you may be in the middle of the forest, man. You may be in somewhere in an environment that you're not used to, but you're able to adapt to easily. Prepare yourself to adapt to certain places that you're not familiar with, man. Prepare for the uncomfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable. But that's the pressure. The pressure is going to make us into fine gold. More precious than the golden wedges of Ophir, man. Isaiah 13:12. And same thing to you sisters, man. All right, I don't want to hear that shit saying shalom, brother, shalom. No, fuck all that, man. You sisters that want to say shalom, hey, prepare for the uncomfortable, because you sisters, man, You know, you got some sincere sisters in this truth. But hey, man, there's gonna be no more saying shalom on the comment board. Your ass is gonna be in the trenches too. Imagine you have to go weeks without tampons, deodorant, shampoo, air conditioner. And let me say, this is not me saying it in all form of malice or disrespect. I'm bringing it to reality. You sisters are gonna have to go through hardship too, even by yourself, either with your husband or even if you have kids. Either way, the elect, man, woman, and child, is gonna go through the hardship. They're gonna go through the hell. That's the truth. So you sisters that want to say shalom, hey, you better make sure that you mentally prepare for what's about to come. Cause saying shalom to the comment board, hey, the comment board is gonna be no more. The internet is gonna be no more. Family of the word is coming. No more saying shalom, brother, shalom. This is your sister, princess of daughter 144. No, none of that shit, man. It's gonna be gone, man. This the time that the grace period is almost over. I can sense that. Hey, we're at the door is about to close, and it's only like, if you can put time and a representation of like a closed door, the door is like creased. Is at like near the seal of the wall, man, like nearly closed, man. A few inches is gonna be closed officially, man. It's gonna be officially closed, man. Closed door. That's the time that we're in. You know, when brothers was coming into this truth, the door was all out open, man. It was just, the door was wide open of repentance. The door of repentance was wide open. You know, and then you enter into the grace period. Now you studying, you praying, you understand the name of Yahweh, Ahshamiah, you growing in the faith and the spirit. But we're at the time, man, the grace period, we only got like 1 minute to the clock, man. 1 minute. Time is going by fast. Weeks are going by fast. Months are going by fast. Days are going by fast. You think we gonna be here for another 5 fucking years? Hell fucking, I don't even see myself being here in 2025, man. All I can see myself, Apostle R always say this, to be a visionary, to be, envision yourself being beamed up in the chariot. Envision yourself, hey, even if it's your lot, I don't want, Lord forbids, man, but you gotta and visualize yourself in the harshest conditions, man. Either in the guillotine or your ass get beamed up. But I preach to brothers that we seek life, man. I'm not preaching brothers fear. I'm just preaching brothers, to always look at the better options, always look at the better outcomes, man. But you gotta visualize yourself in these situations that the scriptures is talking about. You running from cannibals, you running from FEMA troops, you escaping the FEMA camp, or you escaping some form of hell, all forms and shapes and fashions, man. You got to envision yourself that, because the Lord is going to put our backs against the wall if we're about this thing or really not about this thing, man. And you have to gird yourself up that you have to really be about this thing. Build your fucking faith up, man. Keep on praying, man. Listen, the Lord didn't bring you out the world and put you in this truth so he can kill you, man. That's what them Jakes was thinking during the time we left out of Egypt. The Lord didn't take us out of Egypt to put us in the wilderness, in the desert, in the middle of nowhere, so he can just kill us. The Lord is not doing that, man. The Lord is giving us a chance of life, something that we have never experienced in the world, man. The Lord has dragged you out from the world, put you in this truth so you can get a better life in the kingdom, so you can have everlasting peace and salvation, man. A better opportunity that this world can never give you, man. Think about that, man. The Lord is not putting us in this truth so we can die in a horrible death. The Lord is putting us in this truth so we can have a brand new righteous beginning, so we can become the new Noahs, the new Enochs, man. Be translated, be transformed, man, with brand new bodies. That's the opportunity that we have, man. All we got to do is keep on pushing, man. Hey, if you fall out this truth right now, man, Hey, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. The Lord's gonna get your ass, man. And I pray that the Lord keep me pushing, man, no matter fucking what, even to my last breath, man, even until if it's my lot to perish, man. But I pray that, I don't run right to Zod, that I get beamed up in the chariot, man. But that's how, go out with honor, man. If you live in this truth, man, that's just a dishonor, man. You went rogue, man, the Lord's gonna get your ass, man. You in a lukewarm spirit, the Lord's gonna get your ass, man. The worst thing that you wanna do is be a person in time of Jacob's trouble, you got your dick in your hand when things pop off, man. You don't want to be that person that got his dick in his hand and Jacob's trouble starts, man. That you left the truth a week ago and now Jacob's trouble start. Now you want to praise Yahweh Shai. Fuck all that, man. Yahweh Shai of thy wings, Shalaki, shadow of thy wings, tribes. Shalom, Mak. It's the brother down in, I believe in the West Coast, right? California, right? Shalom, Mak. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakal Kadash, man. Okay. Oh, the brother Nathan. There we go. That's his name, brother Nathan. All right. I believe he Issachar Zebulon. But hey, Shalom, Mak. But hey, man, we not here to be, listen, man, the Lord did not put you in this truth. The Lord did not take you out of the world to put you in this truth so you can be judged, man. The Lord has given us a better opportunity that this world can never give us, man. Jacob's troubles for these wicked ass people, man. The 8 billion people are going to die, man. Yo, Shalom, Shalom, Mak. The 8 billion people are going to die in the worst case scenario, man. That new movie that's coming out, The Quiet Place, Day One. Oh man, and that's I think they show you that. I was checking up the movie. It said it was taking place in the 90s. No, it was taking place in the year 2024. This year. All right, but no, it was taking place the 2 years before. If you watch the Quiet Place movies, Quiet Place Day One is taking place 2 years before. When shit hit the fan. So it was day one of how those creatures, the newly created creatures, Wisdom of Solomon 11:18, they're called death angels. They like to make them as aliens and sci-fi creatures, but really those are newly created creatures that the Lord sent on to those people, man. But you watch that movie, that new movie, Quiet Place Day One. You see how everybody was enjoying their day, and that trailer, everybody was just skateboarding, walking to work, getting a coffee, walking their dog, and then boom, the newly created creatures popped out of nowhere and start tearing motherfuckers in half, man. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 30:19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I've set you before life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that thou it says that both thou and thy seed may live, and that's what we do. We choosing life, man. And we're serving the Prince of Life. We're serving the God of peace. Who is the God of peace? Yahweh Shai. But before you have peace, you have to go through war. You cannot have peace without war. You cannot have war without peace. It's like fire and water, man. It's two. It's like yin and yang, man. The Lord is, hey, man. We're about to enter into a time never before. Jeremiah 30:7. I say this 1,000 times. I sound like a broken record, but there's no way else to put it, man. You're about to see the billions upon billions of people going to fucking die, man. Billions of people going to fucking die. Children, babies, elderly, men, women, and children are about to fucking die. You're about to see them judged like that. You're about to see people get judged like never before, man. I was it's in my spirit to watch that video game that I played. I played this when I was a kid, but the game actually no, I didn't play it, but I watched the walkthrough when it came out 2013. The Last of Us, man. These clean neighborhoods and houses that you see with the nice lawns. You go to downtown cities where the whole curve is, I don't say clean, but it's not crazy like it is right now, man. Hey, you're about to see cities become abandoned, houses abandoned, sidewalks becoming grass and trees, man, unmaintained, man. Weeds and vegetation is gonna go through the sidewalks and parking lots, and trees going through houses, man. And it's gonna be the real life Last of Us, man. And the only people are going to escape this apocalyptic event is the elect. That's it. There's no else to put it, man. These dumbass Christians want to say, oh, it's the rapture, and you gotta either you be saved up, you get beamed up into heaven. If you don't believe in God or Jesus, you're gonna have to suffer down here for 7 years. All that other bullshit, man. That shit is done, man. It's done. These religions are failed. They're finished. They're done. The only way we can be saved out of here is the elect, man. All you got to do is call on the name of Yahweh Hashem outside. Praise the name of Yahweh Hashem outside. Psalm 51. His wing will cover thee. And we'll get beamed up in the chariot, man. Always visualize yourself being saved. But hey, I'm going to end this video off here, man. Like I said, I hope this video is very edifying, man. I hope this video, nourish you brothers and sisters that are watching this video, the elect. And I pray that this video nourish your spirit, man. But hey, call Lord Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai Ba'Shim Rakah.